Hi, I'm Sherry McGill, and you're watching Lessons Learned. Hello there, welcome back to Finish It Friday. It's October the 21st, 2022, and we're here to talk about what we finished this week, or what we didn't finish this week. But I actually didn't do too bad for having come off of a week off and being obviously behind on some things. But let me go ahead and show you what I got done this week. Of course, you saw the video on the She Who Sews machine made, and this is one of my completed projects from just before I left. And yeah, if you want to go back and see a video on me quilting this, that is out there. Didn't have Finish It Friday last week, so I'm just going to count this as a finish for this week. And I'm going to talk about this quilt a little bit more, and some about the free motion quilting that I did, and some about the other types of quilting that I did on it. And I have a lesson learned on it, so I need to share that with you. But hang in there for Monday's quilt chat, and we'll talk about that. Of course, I got the vintage mystery block done for week 7. And this is Old Maid's Puzzle. And there's a video out there for that. I didn't get my 9 patch out. I've got these in a project box right now. I don't have them on my board. But yeah, I did get the 9 patch done as well. So that's there if you're participating in that and you need to get caught up on those blocks. We're all the way through 7 now. So just another month and a little bit, and we'll have another quilt ready. So that's exciting. Now, right before I left, and I got the little goodie bags done, I had to give my mind a distraction, and I had gotten in this lovely charm pack. And let me show you what I did with it. I did something very, very simple with it. And this will be like a square table topper for fall. And here's my back. This needs to be quilted, and I have plans to do that this weekend. So probably do some leafy designs in those squares. But I just got this in the mail the week before I left, and I was like, I've got to do something with that right now. It just grabbed my interest right away. So that'll make a pretty fall table topper for my table. And that is from Riley Blake, and it's called Adele in Autumn. Now, she has Adele in spring, summer. This is autumn, and I'm assuming there's going to be a winter. So I haven't went back to see what the spring and summer looks like, but if it's as lovely as this, I might want to go back and check those out. But that came out of my Annie's catalog subscription that I have, which is 2 charm packs a month. So, got right on that one. This backing is also from Riley Blake, and it is Awesome Autumn by Sandy Gervais, and it's from this year, 2022. So I just thought it went together lovely. So I probably will pick out a border, a binding color for this, and quilt it up and get all that done this weekend. It shouldn't take too long at all. Now all I did was every other square, I put a 5-inch basic in there, and it is from, let's see, I had it laying here, Essentials by Wilmington Fabrics, Wilmington Prints. You know how everybody has their own basic, like Moda has Bella, and you know, they all have their own thing that they call a basic or a blender. And that tannish one there looks very grungy, like grunge. and it's called Essentials from Wilmington Prints. And I had several of those. I pulled this one out too. I have several colors of this that I had gotten, so I had yardage of it. I think it was a 1 yard bundle is what I had, but I didn't use near that much. Probably used 3/4 of a yard, because I think I've said before that a charm pack is right around 3/4 of a yard. So I just need to double that, or that again with the solids in between. So I will be doing that this weekend. And then the other things that I got done was the mystery designer mystery block of the month, the Nantucket Summer. Okay, so here's this block, and I forget what it's called. I'm thinking, I can't remember. I think the one the week before, if I didn't show it, I don't think I did because we didn't have Finish It Friday. I think that one is called Seaside. And this one I can't remember. It doesn't matter. They're all blue and white and green, and they're lovely. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that, and this is a 12-month mystery. So we're going pretty good on that. It got a late start, as a lot of blocks of the month have this past year or two. So I had a lot in succession. I think it was supposed to start in April or something, but it didn't start till like July. So I have a lot of blocks because they're catching up on it now, and now it's more like once a month. So, but it won't be long that we'll have that halfway done. Now, Shimmer. Remember Shimmer from Monday I talked about? This came from the retreat, and it was a class by Riley Blake, and one of their reps was there, and she gave the class. We are making a throw size, which is 4 by 5 blocks. And I'm going to try to keep up on that, because these blocks aren't super simple to do, and I don't want to let it lay for a long time and then forget my methods of how I like to put things together. So I did 2 more blocks this week. This is 1, and this is 1. And I think I had already showed you the one I did in class, which looks way different. But they're supposed to be way different from each other. So I have many more fabrics to cut up to make more of these. So it will look a lot like this picture right here. And looks like the blocks go right next to each other with no sashing. So a person could just continue to add on to it to get it even bigger if they wanted. And this takes fat quarters. No templates or Y seams. And it's by Cluck Cluck Sew. Cluck Cluck Sew? That's what it says on it. I thought it was actually a Riley Blake pattern. Are they in cahoots with each other? I don't think so. I think it's a separate company. Either way, we used some Riley Blake fabrics in that. And I think that's about, well, we got this. I almost always forget this on Friday. Right off the bat, I'm not crazy about this design. But what we did last week that I missed was this one. And this is Hometown Charms, by the way, by Pat Sloan. And this is the block for last week. And that has to do with county fairs. Not county fairs, or your hometown fair, but we had a county fair where I lived, and that was fun. You know, you go there and have all the carnival-y kind of stuff, and the demo derby and the animals and all of that. And then this week was, what is your town famous for? And the actual town where I lived didn't really have anything famous for it. But the county there, Indiana became a state in 1816, and the first state capital was Corydon, Indiana, and I have lived there many years and worked there for many years. I don't currently, but it's not that far away. It's like 30-40 minutes from here. So that's what I would say about hometown charms and something being famous. So anyway, we did these trees this week, and 2 of them will go here, like here and here, or I could take these 2 and put here and here, and then the other 2 go below this block. So I just put them up there so you could see what I did, but I just now got those done. So I'm caught up on that. So that's good news. That's good news. I've got pretty much everything here I had going on caught up. So I need to get out another quilting, sandwich and quilting project after I get this little table runner done, which this was kind of in the middle of everything else I have going on. But I want it done so I can enjoy it now. And then after that, I'm going to have to get out another quilt top and quilt. So I think I talked last week about maybe getting the string beans out. But now I'm thinking maybe I ought to get out my, remember the layer cake that I won from Pat Sloan, and I made that one with the milk cans? That's kind of a smallish quilt, and I'm thinking I might want to get that done and put that out there on Instagram and such also, because the fabric line came out fairly recently, so I'd kind of like to put out there that I did this quilt, during the time that the fabric line came out. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's it for me. I've been busy. I have been busy. These blocks right here, they take about 2 hours a piece to do, and that's not cutting. So I already have most of the fabric cut for it, so it just takes a while. And I enjoy doing them, though. I like that kind of work. Let's see what you have. Now, I have some stuff from last week that came in that, we didn't get to talk about. And then, no, the week before. And then with last week, too. Or the week we're in. So let me go and find those for you. I'm going to go down to the bottom and try to start from the bottom up. Okay, Lynn McIntyre, she sent hers. Her picture is not great, but she's shown me that she's done her vintage mystery blocks. It almost looks like it's in black and white. So, Lynn, I can't really tell very well from your picture what color scheme you're using. But it looks like you're doing a pretty nice job on your blocks there. You're keeping up. And then she had another one with this past week's, which was the ribbon star. So she's just this week's behind, I think. She's probably working on it right now. So great job keeping up with those, Lynn. You'll have your full-on quilt top here pretty soon. And then we have one from Let the Chips Fly. I think their name is Scotty and somebody, can't remember the wife's name. But let's see what we got here. Oh, this is this very, very pretty quilt. It looks like it either has a black or a brown setting to it, or a background, and it's done in oranges and turquoises and golds and peach. Really, really like that, and that's an awesome job. And she sent a picture of the pattern. It's called, I may not put a picture of that up, but it's called Astra, A-S-T-R-A, a quilt pattern by Katie Zahm, Z-A-H-M, from Zomco. That's awesome. It's an awesome black background. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a black background that they use instead of the white. The pattern has a white background with the cornerstones. See where the cornerstones are all the way around, and then in between the blocks, the pattern shows gold ones. But most all of the background looks like all the background on that is white. But on theirs, they used black. Pretty sure it's black. That's absolutely gorgeous. You did a very accurate job on that. I don't think it's quilted yet. I think it's just in the quilt top state. But take a look at that. That's really neat. Good job. Thank you. Diane sent some market tote bags that she did, like the one that I did. And she did one in food, you know, photos of food. And that's very appropriate. And then she also has two there that are done up in maroon and then purple and green. And on those two, she changed the way she did the handle. You can tell the difference there. That is a true market bag, that one with the food on it. It says, when I saw your video in August, making this bag, I thought I need to send you pictures of mine, as I have the same pattern and have made several of them for gifts. The two pictures, side 1 and 2, with fruit and vegetable bag, made as the pattern instructs. The second image of 2 bags, I changed how the handles were attached. Yes, you did. Good job, Diane. Great. I love them. Makes me want to make more. Okay, and then Dolores sent us a whole bunch. And thank you all for paying attention to the sending the photo requirements. It's helping us a lot still. You see here on hers, on her fall table runner. Now that looks like the one I'm doing, pretty much. And she's flipped up the side there to see the back. That's sufficient. We can tell exactly what you were thinking when you put the quilt together and the backing with it and such. So this is a fall one with those Mexican sunflowers. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And then she has a multi-floral backing on it. And that one looks to be, I see the measurements on your table, about 36-inch square. So that's really cute. Very, very cute. It'll look nice on your fall table. Then she also did a rag quilt in pink and cream and a little bit of green. And I zoomed in on that. I'm pretty sure that's flannel. And this just looks very cozy. Very, very cozy. Nice. I like it. And then she has another smaller table runner here, done up in fall colors with some navy. And then the backing is done in some farmhouse fabric. That's really cute. I really like brown and navy together, or beiges and navy. I think that looks really sharp. And then she has blocks 5 and 6 in her Corey Yoder's Beautiful Day fabric. Thank you for putting that on there, since I can't remember the name of it every week. So she's got her Balkan puzzle and her ribbon star done there. And I thought there was another one here, maybe not. Oh yeah, here's a lap quilt that she did, and it's in hourglasses that are turned opposite each other. And then she has a little patchwork looking border on there. Patchwork, it could be patchwork fabric, or it could be that she did patchwork. I think it's patchwork fabric. I think it's really cute, vintagey looking. Kind of looks 1930s to me. Looks nice. And she's got a dense meander on there. Beautiful. Dolores, all your projects are always so cute and pretty. And then Giselle, this is her latest baby quilt of her own design, and she quilted it in a window pane design, and it turns out 45 by 63, and she named it A Star Is Born. And how appropriate is that for a baby quilt? Looks like she is finished with it. It's got a little backing on it that matches the front, one of the front fabrics. And she's got the little twisty star on there. And you can see your window pane quilting, which I like. I like straight line quilting. I just like the way it looks. And he didn't put a whole bunch of lines on there either. For a baby quilt, I think that's appropriate. And I don't know if this is in flannel or not. I don't think it is. Doesn't look to be. But that is a sharp looking baby quilt. I really like it. Great job, you all. You did good. You did good. You stayed busy while I was gone and got things done. So yeah, that's the thing. You know, I always say try to find a little time to sew every day. And you know, sometimes we get all caught up in, you know, my sewing room's a wreck and I need to clean in there and I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to organize all my fabric. Well, you don't. You don't really have to do that. So just get in and sew something. Get something going and get something accomplished little by little. And don't think that you don't have time, because you do have time. We all have the same amount of time. And so it's just what you decide to do with it. And doing this craft is really good for us, and you know, makes us happy, and we can make other people happy with it too when we gift things that we make. So I will see you guys on a Monday for Monday Quilt Chat, and in the meantime, stay busy on the weekend with whatever activities you have going on, but do a little sewing. All right, we'll see you on Monday. Bye.